Hey, everybody. I've got some bad news. Let's put this on live chat here. I went live today on Life with the Wolfies, and I did a whole bunch of, I went live and I was making bread and I was making bagels and I was making English muffins because somebody requested English muffins. And then I came in here and I put the card in the machine, and I got up and I went to the bathroom. Hi, Corey. Get this. Hey, Joe. I went to the bathroom and I got a cup of tea and I let Gracie out, and I came back and saw the card in the card reader and went, oh, I've downloaded it. I put it back on my camera and I deleted everything. I hadn't downloaded it. So I owe everybody on Our Half Acre Homestead at least an English muffin video. Hey, Susan, Dan and OZ. Hey, Bejamin, Susan Moreno, Sandy Null. Hi, Luke Chassis. So yeah, that work I did today, and poof. I'm still up because I've spent the last hour looking for the footage that I thought I downloaded. I was going to make a video. So this is why I'm still up, and this is why I'm going live right now, is to let everybody know who was watching me live on Life with the Wolfies today. And I said, you'll get the rest of the video tomorrow on Our Half Acre Homestead. Ain't going to happen. Hey, Lori Lazorma Chesney, Glenn Ludwig, Nanette Yoga. Wow, there's a lot of people up tonight. Hey, it's got to be Kate Dean. Hey, Edie. Katrina Babe, Nat. Wow. Hi, Nana. There's a whole bunch of us here tonight. I have discovered that you know what I found out? I found out that LED lights give me headaches. Putting masking tape. The lamp's fixed, by the way, guys. Let me see if I can show you. The lamp's fixed. Yes, there's tape holding it because I don't want it to fall apart again, but Howie put it back together for me. Have I missed anybody? Hi, Rosita, Rhonda, Carolyn. So Bev was going to upload, but she got hot. Yeah, see, you know. And so anyway, I'm looking for something here. Yeah, that's what happened. So this is what you're getting. You're getting a live stream at 11 o'clock at night, because normally you'd be getting a video in an hour, and I just couldn't go to sleep knowing I had promised a video and you guys didn't get one. It's 3 p.m. Well, that's because you're in Australia, right? You're an Aussie. So you're, oh my God, 14 hours different. I got the pasties. It's a public PJ party. Oh, right. So I found out that LEDs bother my eyes. They give me headaches. All my lights in my house are LED or compact fluorescent. And I shouldn't be getting migraines at my age. I really shouldn't. Hey, Linda Bopp, how are you? Julia Campbell, it's got to be Katie. So the one light over my sink started flashing, the LED light. And then I shut it off and I turn it back on and it'd stop. And then like the next day it'd start flashing again. So I went into my pantry and I thought, piss on it. I got so many incandescent bulbs and my hydro bill's nothing but gone up, right? So I put a 40 water in, and I'm going to see, because I leave 2 15-watt lights on all the time in my window, my salt lamps. And so I miss Incandescent lighting. The only time I don't miss it is in the summertime when it's actually hot to have a lamp on you. Hi, Trudy. I'm up, Linda. Okay, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat now because there's 63 people here now. I finished. Remember, I went live today and I was making bagels and bread. Oh, you should see the size of the bagels. I was making bagels, bread, and English muffins because somebody requested English muffins. And I thought, well, why wouldn't I do it all at once? Kind of thing, right? I'd like to find incandescent bulbs. Oh, well, see, they were going on clearance. And I know that things like 100-watt bulb, you can build an incubator with, right? So I got probably, I don't know, probably 40 or 50 100-watt bulbs, but this was a 40-watter. And I realized that it probably doesn't make a whole lot of difference in energy. I was doing the same thing, just catching up on my other YouTube videos, and Bev popped up. She was going to go. Yeah. Okay, Corey. I was getting into bed and checked the phone to shut it off and found you here. Well, I mean, it's an unusual evening because, okay, we're up to 74 people. So I'm going to wait a few minutes before I explain why I am here. Why am I here? Isn't that the age-old question? So, yeah, I'm slowly switching back to like incandescent bulbs. I put them in my big lights outside and that's another thing. You know, the stained glass light that hangs in my bay window, right? I got a thing for stained glass, and my windows may not be stained glass, but I've got enough stained glass hanging in them. And on my plants, it's my happy place. That window is my happy place. I watch the seasons pass. What was I talking about? Squirrel. Right. I had a yellow bug light in it because I don't want white and I don't want, I wanted something soft that's not so glaring. So I had like a 40-watt yellow bulb in there, right? Well, it burned out after all this time, right? It was an incandescent bulb. And so when we were in Home Depot, I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't find a bug light anywhere. I had to buy an LED yellow light. And I hate it. I hate it. It's like glaring, right? I like soft light, right? And maybe that's just my eyes. I bought out the light bulbs too. Hey, Charlene. Yeah, it's, it is a pain. So, but what are we up to? Okay, we're going down in numbers now. So the reason I'm here is you guys saw earlier, some of you saw earlier today on Life with the Wolfies that I went live. I was making bread, bagels, and then English muffins because somebody asked me to make English muffins. And I got all the stuff ready for baking on live and said, you'll see the rest tomorrow on Our Half Acre Homestead because I had to get organized for frying the English muffins and boiling and baking the bagels and then baking the bread. So I couldn't do that really well live, right? Hey, Mary Fairy Mary. How's it going? How's it going? So, after I got everything done, I came in here to edit, to give you this video, the rest of this video tomorrow. And I took the card out of the camera and I have this little external, I don't think you can see it, this little external card reader here. Sorry, I don't mean to make anybody seasick. And I put it in there and I pulled everything up like to download it and everything. And then I went to the bathroom, and then I got a cup of tea, and I went and put Gracie out. And when I came back, I saw the files and everything. I thought, oh, okay. I've downloaded, I've uploaded it to the computer, put it back in my camera and deleted the card, erased the card. I hadn't uploaded it. So this is why you're getting a video at 11 o'clock at night, because everybody was expecting the English, at least seeing the English muffins part of the video tomorrow, and it's gone. Poof. I was going to upload it, but then I got, So Corey will tell you. She came in to tuck us all in tonight. Now you know when to have lives. Yeah, holy crap. There's a lot of people here at 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. But I did my live reading. I got that done. So my peppers aren't coming up. Everything's coming up except the onions, the peppers, and the double hollyhocks. Everything else is coming up. Rosita, oh my God, Bev, that's so sad. I was looking forward to seeing it. Well, you know what? I'm just going to have to make a video on making English muffins. I guess I just tried to do too much and got probably overwhelmed. I was so relieved to be sitting down to edit. And I've spent the last hour looking for the files I thought I had uploaded. Right? I didn't even realize it until I went to edit it. It's like, oh no. And then I went back to my camera and looked, no, they're gone. You make all three again to make that video. No, not yet. Just English muffins. Because I got bagels the size of inner tubes. They're huge. They're like this big. And I think you're more expressive now. What do you? Well, there's a reason. There's a reason for that, right? So, I mean, I talk. Does anybody else talk to their appliances? I mean, I talk to my dishwasher. Because that dishwasher has been nothing but trouble. And they are actually recalling dishwashers for leaking. I've ruined my floor, right? Because sometimes it'll just leak. And I think it's because the bottom whirligig will stop going. I don't know what the hell. But so every once in a while, I'll load the dishwasher. You got, like, when Howie cleaned up on Saturday, and it was really, really hard for me when I got up to say, you didn't use the dishwasher, did you? I was like, yeah. Because, like, I'll load that dishwasher, and it's got to be done a specific way. The dishes actually have to be clean before they go in, right? And because I've had nothing but problems with filters and whirligigs and stuff. So, I'll load the dishwasher, I'll get it going, and it'll go clunk, and I'll go, oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. And then it'll start up and do its thing, Sometimes my washing machine, these appliances now that don't have dials are really annoying. They can be really annoying because they'll go, you'll set your dryer and you'll push the button to go, and it'll say, check your lint filter. I just emptied my lint filter. Start. Check your lint filter. I just checked my lint filter. And the popcorn maker's the worst. The popcorn maker's the worst. Howie bought me a beautiful popcorn maker. He bought me a Cuisinart popcorn maker. My dishwasher fractured his leg today, so now I have the dishwasher I'm the dishwasher for a while. I don't and never did have a dishwasher. You know what? I used to give away my laptop motivational speeches so I wouldn't crash. So it wouldn't crash. Hi, Dijon. Dijon Whitmore. What a great name. I used to know somebody named Fred Whitmore. Where are you from? Anyway, my popcorn maker. I was every time I make popcorn, and this is a really good popcorn maker. It doesn't throw a lot of kernels. Well, when it first starts popping, I tilt it back a bit. I tilt it back so that it, until it gets enough kernels that it holds popped corn, enough popcorn, enough popped corn to hold the kernels in place, right? And every single time I pop it until you can count to like 20 and there's no pops. And I shut it off and then it goes pop. And I go, oh, no, you didn't. Right? So I flip it back on to take the kernel out, the popcorn out. And then I'll shut it off and it'll do it again. So the other night I'd had it. It was my last batch of popcorn. I'm now starting to eat fruit in the evening. My last batch of popcorn, right? I mean, a nice big bowl of it. And I pop my popcorn, butter it, salt it, and everything. I shut the popcorn off. I said, go ahead. You know you want it. And it went pop, pop, pop. Smart ass. I talk to my appliances. I've fractured his shin bone, but it's not too bad. Wait a minute. Who, what, where? My dishwasher fractured. Oh, who's your dishwasher? Your hubby? Thank you. I'm from Arkansas, but my husband grew up in Washington State. Well, I'm Canadian, so. But appliances, right? And the washing machine. I have my Whirlpool washing machine has the spindle flat on the bottom. I'll never buy one again. Okay. And if you don't, when you're washing your sheets and your sheets with your clothes and stuff, if you don't fold the sheet or comforter or anything big like that in a certain way before you put it in the washing machine, you'll either end up with a great big wet donut that is held all together by, well, it looks like a tire with a tire cover on it is what it looks like, right? And then you got to pull it off, or it'll go, error, right? Appliances, they've gotten too smart for their own good. Oh, I hope he heals soon. Oh, that's terrible. Well, it could always be worse. We were reading Little Women tonight, and they were all complaining about November being a crappy month. Well, not in the vernacular of the time for them, but it's a dismal month. It's frosty. There's nothing to do, nothing to look forward to, blah, 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 blah. And everybody was it was the chapter where Joe cut off her hair. But no sooner had everybody agreed what a miserable day it was when a telegram came in that their father was sick and their mother had to go right away. And immediately they were like in solution mode. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Mom's going to get on the train. You go here. You go there. You do this. You help me pack. Blah, 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 blah. And the thing is, it makes you realize that we are really, really lucky. We sometimes don't realize how lucky we are until misfortune just knocks on the friggin' door, right? Hey, like that cousin you never want to see again. You know what I mean? Do I want to sing a song for you? What kind of song? If this weather keeps up, we're going to be tapping trees soon. Well, I'm not, one of these days, I'm gonna do stand up one of these days. I just can never remember all this funny shit afterwards. Once I've said it, it's over, right? I'm glad yeah. Oh, honey, don't ask for a favorite song. I don't have one. I have lots of songs I love. We moved from Washington State to Florida 4 years ago when we retired. The oceans are rising because the polar ice caps are melting. Florida's sinking and it's going to be underwater. What a bunch of horse shit. You got to think about this. Would they give people 30-year mortgages in Florida if they thought it was going to be underwater in 10 years? You know what I mean? Yes, dear, I hear you. Oh, wow. Okay. Just for you, Edie. Tooralura. Tooraluralai. Tooraluralura. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooraluralura. Tooraluralai. Tooraluralura. That's an Irish lullaby. No, it's water, not vodka. Trust me. Oh no, God, Linda, no, my voice at this time of night is like sounds like I been eating cigars and washing them down with good whiskey. I'm more suited to as the trees of green. You know what I mean? Red roses too. Oh, well, that's true, Edie. That's true. If you loved it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So, is anybody else being plagued by the garden tower ads on Facebook? Do you know how many times I've reported that? Because it's like, $58 or whatever, and everyone's going, scam, scam. That comes up every time I open Facebook, at least twice. And I have reported it as false information, and it just keeps coming. You are on the wrong end of your singing. What do you mean I'm on the wrong end of my singing? How can I be on the wrong end of my singing? I don't sing backwards, forwards. Give me a minute. Crazy. I don't know if I can do that without waking Howard up. But he is downstairs. Excuse me. Oh, I get it. Okay. Sometimes I'm really literal, eh? Excuse me. Now, should I go behind the fan now or sing first? Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. I got the ones from Dollar Tree. They work great. Well, we have them at our dollar store too, but I think they're like $5 a piece or something. So maybe I'll go into Dollar Tree in Ottawa or something. Excuse me. My sinuses are always, I got postnasal drip. It's horrible. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Hang on. Whoops. Whoops. No. I miss it. There it is. You got an ad just now? Well, I don't get to choose where the ads come in. It's that Mexican Coca-Cola. How can a bottle of Mexican Coca-Cola make my nose run? Hey, Andra, how are you? What's worse is when your allergy shot wears off and your nose is so drippy you can't eat. Oh my gosh. I drilled a hole through the center and put a dowel through it so it won't move. Well, there you go. Howie was like, you want to spend $135 on what? And he said, I'll build you one. I said, Howie, we did that. He said, I'll build one out of a barrel. I said, we did that already once. He couldn't remember. I sent him the video. And that was the year the pump broke, the pump in the basement. The filter pump broke and our whole well emptied out under the subfloor. Thank God we have our whole subfloor downstairs is built on a drainage pit, so that water will actually run down under the floor and into a pump, go outside. But I didn't get what? What a 5-piece. Oh, so so I sent him the video and said, if you want to make one again, yeah, let's do it. I'm all for it. But we'd have to go to Princess Auto and buy one of those little trolleys with the wheels around trolleys, because I'd have to be able to turn it around on the deck, right? All right, Rosita. Gosh, I missed watching you. Now that I'm retired, I get to see you again, and your singing is beautiful. Well, thank you, Donna. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Did that lady send you the picture of the tower she made? Yeah, no, I need something a little more substantial than that. Apparently I've got, if those little plants growing in where I planted the strawberries are, I've got like 30 of them, right? I was so jealous when you started playing in the dirt. I've been outside for 3 days swapping pots of soil. Well, we gotta do. I didn't get what? What didn't I get? I was working 7 days a week. Wow. I didn't get what? Okay, Linda, Edie, talk to me. Oh, the Mexican Coca-Cola. Well, I know what you meant, but I haven't, done Coca-Cola in God, 30 years or so. And I knew, the first, second, and third time that I used it, that I could never use it again, or it was going to become a problem. I saw a strawberry garden made out of pylons. Pylons? The Mexican, yeah. I just wasn't, we got to be careful what we say on this channel, right? So I'm going to have to replant some peppers. And I haven't planted my cabbages yet either. And it's almost March. So goody on me. I've got to plant my cabbages. I've got to plant some peppers. And I may have to replant all my onions. But I found my Spanish onions, so that's good. I've been cleaning up flower beds. My arthritis didn't like it. I bet. My garden beds are covered in snow right now. Well, they have been melting though. And hopefully we got to do a syrup. We got to tap the trees and boil syrup this year. It's been so bloody expensive. Yeah, Carrie, I am up late. I was explaining to everybody that they're not getting their bread video tomorrow, their English muffin video tomorrow, because I accidentally deleted all the footage, thinking I had uploaded it. So I'm, and I had promised everybody that, they would see the end of the video on our half acre homestead, but unfortunately, I'm earning every gray hair on my head. When do you move your plants to the garden from indoors? May long weekend. May 2-4 weekend. That's when I do it usually. I got 2 apricot trees coming too. I'm so excited. Yeah, I am up late. I'm going to go. Everyone have a great night and see you tomorrow for Freaky Friday. Oh, that's right. I finally get to catch you live. Well, that's good. I hope that's good. So, excuse me. Not you. Let's see who. No, not you. That. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I got to get ready for bed, guys. I'm really tired. I'm getting up making Howie bacon and tomato sandwiches for breakfast. Hello, Mrs. V. So, hi, Joe. How are you? Where have you been, darling? To catch a live of yours, greetings for Papa and Pats for Gracie Magoo. Yeah, I got to go put her out shortly, and then we're going to go to bed because I got to get up at 5. So, hi, you fries. I'm just, getting ready for bed and playing peekaboo. Oh, this is a pink fan. I didn't want pink. I thought it was red. That's better. It's better. Tomorrow, I want to see those English muffins and those big bagels. You can't. You can't. They're in the freezer. So anyway, I'll make more English muffins later on. I'll do, that was the important one, was the English muffins. Somebody wanted the English muffins video, and that's unfortunately what got deleted, was the end of all of that stuff. And then Howie forgot to buy cream cheese. He'll have to get some tomorrow. Signing off now. Sweet dreams. Okay, Suzanne, you take care, honey. Now listen, folks, I got to go to bed. I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, sorry about the English muffin videos. I will replace it. I will. All right. Good night. God bless. Take care. Yeah, my pepper plants, nothing came up. Nothing, but the tomatoes went nuts. I've probably got 14 or 15 tomato plants. So, babies. So, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Mwah. And patrons, I'll see you tomorrow for Freaky Friday. Good night, everybody.